Welcome back to another edition of Football Edition, actually, of the Behind the Blades podcast. This is your host, Coach Malek Holman, and today I have special guest with me, senior linebacker,
Rodney Irvin.
How you doing today, Rodney?
I'm doing good.
Good. So, first game last week against a very tough Brentwood team. What are some of the things you took from that game that you wanted to roll forward into this week against Stewart's Creek?
We did really good defending the run. We did good defending the pass, getting the offense off, getting our offense back on. Did good stopping them scoring. I just want to continue that throughout the coming weeks.
What was something individually you focused on in practice that you think you need to improve to your game to help us get a win this week? First home game against Stewart's Creek.
Something I need to work on more. I need to work on some play recognition, faster play recognition, realizing what's happening before my eyes, just getting there faster.
Yeah, now I believe this is your third year start since you've been at Blackman, correct? You've been a starter sophomore, junior, and senior year?
Yes, sir. Yes.
What are some things you've noticed on the field that you've progressively gotten better at as you've grown since you were, 15 to now 17-year-old kid?
Something I definitely realized is I'm reading my guards real faster, seeing what's happening before me really faster, getting to back faster, just getting really better, stronger, just getting better over the coming years.
Okay, going into this season, with it being your final season, what was one individual goal you wanted to accomplish for the season?
I wanted to make all region. Last year, I made second team all region honorable mention, and I just wanted to really set myself before the standard.
And what about a team goal for 2024?
It's always been make state. Ever since I came to Blackman, it's always been win state.
This is your first home game coming up tomorrow. What do you expect from, the crowd, and what do you want to take in from the game with it being your first home game?
I just want to go out there. I want to have a great environment. I want it to be loud. I want it to just feel like I can't even hear what's going on before me. I want it to be real loud, be fun, have fun.
While we're already here talking on the topic, let's go ahead and go and see your position coach, Coach John Crosby. What has been the main thing he's helped you, improve on from last season, being under him year one, but with us having a late start coming in March to now during the season, off season?
One thing Coach Crosby's helped me with a lot is my power moves, getting off of blockers, rushing the passer, knowing what my guard is doing. He's helped me out a whole lot, getting into my stance, my re-steps, pass drops, just everything a linebacker needs to know how to do.
What are, still trying to win the game tomorrow, what are the three you think keys to the game Blackman needs to accomplish as a football team in order to get the win tomorrow?
We need to be physical as a team. Feel like if we're not physical, we're going to get blown back every snap. We need to be strong, and we need to have a strong mind. We can't let the little things get us down. We got to be able to stay up even if something bad happens.
I know as one of the few 3-year starters on the team, what is, I would say, most consider you as a leader of the defense? What is some of your leadership qualities you bring, and how do you pick up guys? Are you more of a vocal leader, or are you more of a pull a guy to the side and, help them, let them know what they can improve on?
It can be both. I feel like it tends to depend on the situation. If something really bad just happened, I'll pull a guy to the side, be like, hey man, you're all good. It's all straight. We still got a whole lot of quarters left to play. If it's more of a little thing, I'll talk to the guy in front of the team, let him know hey, we still your boys. It don't matter what just happened. We still got you.
Let's press a little bit of the rewind button for a second. Where did Rodney Irvin first start playing football or found the love for football?
I first started playing football in North Carolina and Charlotte when I was maybe 8 or so. But then I moved down to Tennessee because I had quit while I was in Charlotte. I moved down to Tennessee and started playing for the Blackman Youth League. And that's where I really found it that I wanted to continue playing football. My first love when I was in 7th grade because I didn't make the team when I tried out.
So how old were you when you moved here for the Youth League?
I was maybe 12 or 13.
12, 13. Okay. So, yeah, that was right before you went into middle school. So, you didn't start playing middle school ball until 7th grade, you said?
Yeah. I didn't start playing middle school ball until 8th. Youth league at 7th.
Gotcha. What was the first position you played have you always been a linebacker, or were you an offensive side of the guy or side of the ball, or what positions were you playing?
Well, first started playing nose tackle my 7th grade year because I was too overweight to play anything else. Then 8th grade, played the same, and I've always been a defensive side of the ball and really play offense.
Okay. We hit the rewind button, so let's press the fast forward button now. What are your plans, after the season? In terms of where you plan on go to school after you graduate, you plan on getting a job? What's the outlook after football look like for Rodney?
Planning on going to college. I'm waiting on some scholarship results. But if that doesn't happen, I plan on going to like an MTSU, becoming a teacher, working with Coach Kreisky after school, trying to become a coach, just those type of things.
Okay, so you look forward to getting an education.
Yes, sir.
That'd be good. Speaking on, I'm glad you brought up Coach Kreisky. Going in, like I said, the coaching staff, this is your third one in 4 years, or second one in 4 years. What's the biggest difference you think from your staff from your freshman and sophomore year to your junior and senior year since you've been in high school?
I feel like this coaching staff that I have now is a whole lot more player involved. I feel like Coach Tygard and them, they had like certain players that they messed with more. But this coaching staff, you can like really talk to them, get to know them, because they're like really the players' coaches, and they feel more like coaches, like friends.
Mm-hmm. So what's the biggest from Coach Kreisky? What's the biggest thing you take away from him being now the head coach of Blackman that you really appreciate that he's done for the program?
I really appreciate how he's installed a culture here. He knows what he wants and he'll do anything to get what he wants. So we'll try to get him what he wants.
Okay. And off the field, when you're not here involved with the school or in football, what are some hobbies that you like to enjoy?
I work out a whole lot. I play NCAA. Most of the times I'm sleeping. I'm on the phone. Just like things like that.
Who are some of your closest friends that are you associate yourself with on the team?
On the team, mainly Archie, Paul. I mess with Ethan a whole lot. Mainly those three.
Let's say you play NCAA a lot. What are do you have other sports that you're interested in or that you play just for fun, free time?
No, I'll throw for track. I'll run track in the fall, but that's really it.
You throw for track. What do you throw? Shot put or you throw disc?
I throw shot put.
Shot put. Are you any good?
It'll be my first year really doing it. Last year I experienced it, but I didn't really do it.
Okay. So if you had to pick one person, I've asked Easton this question last week. I'll tell you his answer after, if you didn't list it out, tell his answer after I ask you this question. If you had to pick one person in a 2v2 basketball tournament to be on your team, which teammate are you picking on the team?
One person.
I'm
choosing Trey.
Trey McGaffey. That's why I guess you and Ethan are friends because that's who we picked. Why are we both picking Trey?
Trey Hooper, he been on the basketball team, I don't know how long, and ever since he just hooping. I feel like if I need somebody to hold it down, I know he can.
I know we've touched on the topic a little bit about school here at Blackman. What is your pathway and stuff that you enjoy learning here at school?
I mainly enjoy learning like social studies and history, just a huge history guy. My pathway is culinary. I enjoy cooking too, every now and then.
What teacher here at Blackman you say so far has made the most impact on your education?
That's a real question. I had a lot of teachers. It's mainly been Miss Keaton. She was the first teacher that really made me enjoy learning math. Miss Keaton and Mr. Bennett. Shout out to them. I love them too.
There you go, Miss Keaton. Lastly, so for the game tomorrow, I know you're looking forward to it. What is something that you already mentioned your team goal for tomorrow? What's something individually you want to focus on to make sure that you hit on that you think that you can lead the defense to a win?
I want to make sure I'm just running through holes, just like hitting things. First thing I see that comes through my hole, I'm just hitting it. I want to be violent and just physical. Make sure that making my right reads, reading the right gaps, calling the right calls, everything I can do to ensure a win.
Sir, well, make sure you tell your friends about the game tomorrow and bring them out. I hope you guys enjoyed another episode of Behind the Blaze. This is your host, Malek Holman. Please remember tomorrow is the first home game of the 2024 football season, so please come out and support. Go Blaze.
Go Blaze.